I didn't know a normal day could end my future. I went to school like any other morning, but coming home, I felt something was off. The house was too quiet. The living room was filled with strangers. Two people sat there staring at me like I was an object. My parents sat beside them, stiff, nervous. Hello, family. Welcome to Life Taught Me. Please subscribe and leave a like for us. It means a world to us. And also share this video to friends and loved ones. Turn on post notification so you don't miss future videos from us. Thanks as you do so. We love you. I didn't understand. Questions flew at me from the older woman first. Can she cook? Does she argue? Is she obedient? I tried to speak, but my voice was drowned out. My own father answered for me. Then he said it. I was getting married to their son. I froze. I laughed. I begged them to stop. I told them I had a boyfriend. I told them we planned to marry, but they didn't care. Love doesn't feed families, my father said. The words hit me harder than any slap. I realized then I had been sold. I ran out of the house, tears blinding me, and I collided with someone. Tall, bearded, calm. He caught me as I fell. His eyes were quiet, but I could feel the storm in them. Neither of us said a word. We both knew our lives were now tied together. That night, my phone rang. It was him, my boyfriend. Tell me you're not marrying him, he begged, and I couldn't answer. The wedding came faster than I expected. Lavish, luxurious, empty of love. The first night we slept on opposite sides of the bed. Silence stretched like a thick curtain. I tried to talk. He didn't. Days passed. I cooked. He complained. I burned meals. He criticized. I tried again. He tasted and frowned. I realized I was not his maid, but he wanted perfection anyway. I stopped cooking. The first morning I refused, he left the kitchen silently, and then he came back with breakfast in bed. Flowers, coffee, words of care. The first time he smiled at me without expectation. I didn't understand it yet. He replaced complaints with gifts, luxury with silence, and for the first time, I questioned everything I thought I knew about him. Days turned into weeks. He spoiled me. Shopping, jewelry, bags, expensive trips. But every gift felt like a test. I could see the curiosity in his eyes, and the care. I started to enjoy this life, even as guilt pulled at me. My parents called constantly, asking about money, asking about favors. I dodged their questions. I enjoyed everything alone. They had sent me there to secure their future. I realized I had taken it all, without giving them a thing. And then they came to my door. Their anger quiet but sharp. You were sent here for a reason, they said. You belong to us. I finally saw it clearly. They hadn't married me for love. They had married me for wealth. And I had survived it, with my head held high. The next day, my parents arrived unannounced. Their eyes were hard, their words sharper than any knife. You've changed, they said. Breathing doesn't feed a family, they whispered. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. I wanted to remind them I was human, not a business plan. And then he appeared, my husband, calm, firm, protective. She is my wife, he said, not your investment. For the first time, the power shifted. I was no longer a pawn. I was a partner. I was chosen. They left angry. We walked away together, hand in hand. I had survived their greed. I had survived their betrayal. And finally, I could breathe. But even in that freedom, I knew one truth. Love had been forced, tested, and bought, but now love was mine to keep.